All right. So we got to talk. Steven in the Discord shared a picture and a link to this JayStation video. I'm going to talk about it because Etika, popular Nintendo YouTuber, sadly took his own life. He was only 29. It's just a horrible, horrible thing, and I'm sending my love and well wishes to his family and friends and to anyone who was affected deeply by this. Um, and I'm gonna talk more about this in depth. I gotta make the thumbnail first for this stream, but I just rest in peace, man. I mean, seriously, I'm sorry that no one was enough for you, and I'm sorry that we didn't say the right things. Um, and it's a real shame that this happened. You had a lot left to do in life, and I'm sorry that you saw that as your only option and as your only way out. I'm sorry you felt like you needed a way out. And I didn't watch your videos. I didn't really know you, but I'm sorry that I didn't say something. I don't know. But JayStation made a video about him. And I haven't watched it yet, and so I know what I put in the title, but I'm trying to reserve judgment here. Um, and we're gonna watch the video together. And I think if I'm not wrong, he uploaded another video explaining the first video. So we're gonna watch all this, and we're gonna see what's going on. I don't want to give him views, but it is what it is. 2 views ain't gonna do anything. So I'm gonna let my dog out here. And I think leave that air on, I guess. Alright, so let's do this thumbnail, and then we'll get going here. Um, Alright. Oh, also, before we go on, I want to show you this. The link is in the description, but it's on the wrong display. Let me fix this here. This should be display 1. So this here, links in the description, as I said, to the CrowdRise campaign to raise money for Active Minds in memory of Etika. This was set up by Keemstar, Daniel Keem, and it's benefiting Active Minds. So you can go click the link in the description. You can donate here. You can click on Active Minds, and it tells you a little bit about them here. They're the nation's premier nonprofit organization supporting mental health awareness and education for students. Their award-winning programs and services, Active Minds, is empowering a new generation to change the conversation about mental health for everyone. And you can read more about it here if you want to. There's a video and all that. It's a great organization, and once I have the funds, I will be donating as well. I am literally poor right now, but when I can, I will. So 15 grand has been raised out of the goal of 50. So let's get this up. All right, let's get this up. Okay, thumbnail. I can close this. Pictures, YouTube, thumbnails, templates, PSD, raw talk. Let me search for what images I'm gonna use here. This is just so sad. Get off the screen. I don't know, which one do I How do I pick a picture for this? Like, how do I... This one? It's a nice picture. I don't know, this feels wrong. I'm gonna do this one. I think this is number 8, right? I didn't check, but I'm pretty sure. JPEG. Let's do... Oops. I don't know why I did 5. Alright. Let's put this up. You know what? Let me change this. Let me reserve my judgment. I'm just gonna take him out. I don't want his name here. Is it done? Looks like it. Let me just make sure. Yeah. So here we go. Just gonna watch this together. 7 minutes, I think. I didn't watch it, but I clicked on it to see, you know, if it was like a real thing. That's why this red thing is here. He does my dog. Come on. Come on. Okay. I'm sorry for what I did, Rip Etika. He has a donation link here. I'm not familiar if this is like a Etika thing or like if he, I don't know. I mean, I know what it says. I'm not gonna say it, but I don't know what the. Look at this. Look at this. Wait. 1 dislike equals 2 prayers for Etika. You kidding? Like, even... Okay, he edited it. So far, after my initial donation of $2,500, we have raised awareness about suicide mental health over 1 million people. The ad revenue on this video is around another 1 to 2,000, bringing it up to about $4,500 donated to Etika's mom's charity of choice. And if everyone's searching for people to talk about Etika's death looking for entertainment, we have had 250,000 dislikes. Not even 1% of those people who disliked have donated to support Etika or his family mental health. If I have to receive hate to get a message out, so be it. I'm happy to have given Etika and his charity close to $5,000. Suicide is a real issue and is something I care deeply about. If I would have done this video differently, it would not have gotten the impact it has. No matter the title or the image, the message is what matters most. So if you're searching by Etika's death for entertainment and have stopped here to hate on me, I encourage you to stop by Etika's GoFundMe next and support the charity. I don't regret anything said in this video because it spoke from the heart. Hope you have a great day. He loved his own post. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm not playing around. Here we go. I don't know what the volume's gonna be like. Let me just see here.
What's poppin', guys? I just got back from the middle of nowhere in an insane asylum. I checked Twitter right now, and I saw the most horrific news I've ever seen, man.
He's talking, and let's
Honestly,
pause
guys,
this. Let me just make sure this is okay.
The most horrific news I've ever seen,
He's
man.
talking, and let's
Honestly,
pause.
guys.
Okay, yeah, we're good. Just checking the volume, but I think we're alright.
It comes from comment.
I'm gonna restart this.
What's poppin', guys? I just got back from the middle of nowhere in an insane asylum. I checked Twitter right now, and I saw the most horrific news I've ever seen, man. Honestly, guys, and it comes from comments on my YouTube channel telling me, Jay, you better not do the Ouija board on Etika. Hell no, I'm not gonna do the Ouija board on Etika, bruh. You know what, man? I see a lot of these YouTubers tweeting about Etika. Oh, you're my best friend. Oh, this guy's the greatest. I see people making YouTube videos about it, bro. They not doing shit, bro. So what? Your YouTube video don't have ads, bro. Donate to that shit. If you're not donating to Etika or his family or mental health when you're tweeting about it, or you're making a YouTube video about it, you're doing it for attention, bro. So when you're gonna get mad at me for the Ouija board, you're doing the same shit. It's for attention. Who cares about the ads, bro? You think this YouTuber with 4 million subscribers care about $500 from a YouTube video? He'll take the ads off and be like, oh, well, you don't really care, though. You're just doing it for attention, bro. Look, man, I almost died like a week ago, bro. For real, bro. I'm up in my car right now. I'm ready to die, bro. I feel like I'm gonna get murdered, bro. You know what that feels like? And then people are saying online that shit is fake, my dude. Bro, you can't tell the difference between my regular video and this shit.
Hold up. Hang on. 1 second. Let me search this guy up. Because I just want to look at the thumbnail. Okay, so the thumbnail makes it look like he does this Ouija board thing. If this is just a video where he's genuinely saying, I'm not going to do this, and screw other people for doing this for attention, rep Etika, I'll be cool with that. I think the thumbnail's still inappropriate, but let me just, again, reserve judgment until I know what I'm talking about here.
I don't want people to make YouTube videos about me, okay? Literally, I thought I was about to die. And in my brain, I thought about, man, are people gonna think this is a joke? What are they gonna do, man? I thought I was legit about to die. And I'm like, man, they better not do no freaking Ouija board about me, bruh. That really had me thinking, bruh, about everything I did. About those videos I made, doing the Ouija board. It's not a joke, bro. It's not a joke. It is not a joke. And these people, just because they remove the ads, they doing it for the same reason, bruh. If it's not money, it's for attention.
Okay, so, hey Steven. So far, I'm only 2 minutes in and I've got 5 minutes left of this video.
Don't act like you're the guy's best.
June 26th. What day did this, I hate this crap. What day did this happen? John Mort posted something, that's how I'm gonna find out. Wait. posted something in the community tab. That's 4 days ago, which was, what is that? That's the 26th. Okay, so this was posted that day. Okay. How did he die? Etika committed suicide. He, I think, jumped off a bridge in New York. If I'm not wrong, it was the Brooklyn Bridge. And now this guy is getting a bunch of hate for making a video that people are claiming he's basically just trying to get views off of Etika's death. So I'm only 2.5 minutes in, and I don't know if that's the case yet. So I'm going to keep watching. I'm going to reserve my judgment. But let's get back into this thing so we can not look at this man's face anymore.
Because you weren't, bro. Don't act like he was the most best person and you can vouch for him, because you can't, bro. Because you don't know him. But what you can do, bro, is you can put money towards mental health, bro, because this is a real deal. This is a real deal, bro. I'm a big YouTuber, bro. I feel like people think that YouTubers are just like a cartoon character, like they don't...
Yeah, it's very sad. Van Ho, sorry if I said that wrong. Steven, I'll look, I'm gonna wait till I get to the end of the video, because I don't want to dislike or like anything until I know what it's about. I will say, you know, even if this video isn't bad, JayStation's a horrible guy. Okay, horrible. Even if this video isn't bad, like he did it with the rapper X, you know, Tentacion. He's a horrible guy. He's terrible. These videos are horrible. So even if he doesn't do this Ouija board thing with Etika, whatever, he's still horrible. I still hate him. But in terms of this specific case, let's keep it going.
Don't really exist, like you're just in the internet. That is not true, man. We are real people. Etika really jumped off a bridge, bro. This is not for no YouTube. It wasn't part of his act, bro. It was a real deal, bro. This happens to people. Not only just big YouTubers, it happens to everybody. Robin Williams, man. Okay? Money don't make you happy. Just because you got followers doesn't mean you're not a real human being with real emotions. And I really gotta say it right now. I looked up Etika as soon as I heard about it, and I saw a bunch of comments, bunch of video, like people made actual videos about Keemstar. Yeah, it's Keemstar's fault. Because he's hard on mental health. YouTubers just putting, I'm depressed, guys. I'm depressed, I'm breaking down, I got depression. Or I do something bad, it's because I was depressed. He's hard on that shit because you know what? It's true, bro. These YouTubers are doing this, making 5 different videos about being depressed. Bro, I'm sad too, bro. But I'm not about to say I got depression, dude. Because you know what, man? If you didn't feel like Etika did, you don't got depression, my dude. You don't got depression. You're doing it for attention. So next time you sad, suck it up, bro. And just give your fans what they want to see.
No, I'm sorry, I can't watch it. Like, I can't watch this. I'm trying to be open-minded about it. Alright. Let me finish it. Or else I can't talk about it.
Stuff, you don't know how it feels to feel what Etika felt, bro.
But why? Okay, hold up. I'm sorry for pausing so much. Why is he acting like he knows that all these other Why is he acting like all these other YouTubers are making it up? Right? First of all, he doesn't know if anyone else has been diagnosed. He doesn't know. He's not them. And second of all, you know, you can feel really bad for a long time before a diagnosis. So even if you're not diagnosed, I don't know why that should mean that you shouldn't talk about it. I'm not really sure what his point was there. And I get maybe he didn't mean for it to come off the way it did. I don't know. But I think that when it's your life and your feelings and your situation and your condition, you have every right to talk about it if you want. To say, give the viewers what they want. Like, okay, yeah, you can do that, but then you can also fit in these other videos about mental health and stuff. And if, you know, let me just finish this.
It's not a joke at all, bro.
No one's saying it's a joke.
I want to say I'm sorry for making this Mac Miller Ouija board video, the X video. I want to say I'm so sorry, bro, because it's not till recently, this like last week, in Etika, where I really thought about it. It makes me disgusted of what I did.
Okay.
I want to say I'm very sorry, and I want to make a new thing on YouTube about, if you're going to tweet about this guy dying, if you're going to pretend like you were his friend, put some money at least to something like his funeral. You got to support these people. Put some money. Donate some money. Or else you're doing it for pure attention. Who cares if you don't put YouTube ads on? You're doing it for attention. Because Buddy dies and you're going to get 500,000 people watching you that you never did before, bro. They're going to watch your future videos that got ads on them, bro. How are people so blind to see that what these people are doing, bro? Donate, bro. If you actually care, donate. That's all I want to say, man. That's all I want to say, bro. Like, Philip DeFranco, bro. Come on, dude. Putting out that video. Oh, you didn't have ads? So what, bro? You link a freaking helpline. Put some money, bro. You got 200,000 on Patreon a month, dude. Not including your YouTube channel. Donate, bro. Don't pretend like, oh, so sad. It bothers me so much. You can't put $1 in? You didn't even put $1. Not $1. You didn't put YouTube ads on. You're doing it for attention? You're doing just what I did, in a different way. I want to say I'm sorry again. I'm never going to make that Ouija board video about nobody that dies, man. This shit is not a joke. I mean, if I die, because I really think people are going to kill me soon, don't make a video about me, bro. And if you're going to tweet about me, donate to my mom or something. Etika has a real mom right there mourning, bro. I did not know Etika. I didn't even watch his videos, dude. I'm just saying. I donated $2,500 to Etika, bro. It's not a game, bro. Stop making your stupid depression videos. You're not depressed. You feel like Etika? No. Because of all these YouTubers, when Etika reached out, bro, people thought he was a joke. He was serious, but it's because of all these 20 other YouTubers who made videos about it. Everybody thinks it's a joke. When he got to reach out, nobody believed in him. So stop that. Put some money on him. I'm asking anybody of you, if you're watching me right now, to donate to Etika. I'm gonna put the link in the description. And hell yeah, I put ads on this shit, and it's all going to Etika, bro. Hashtag no bitch niggas.
Isn't he white? Isn't he? Am I wrong? How do I find out? How do I? I'm just let's okay. Let's check out his Twitter. Hang on. I thought it was JayStation. Wait. Okay, I don't know. I don't care. That's not the point here. Alright, so alright, I got some thoughts. So first thing I want to check, did he take down the X video and the Mac Miller video. I don't know when they were posted, so I don't know when to stop looking. Doesn't look like I see. I don't think they're here. I'm trying to think like how long ago this stuff happened. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure he took them down. Okay, so it looks like there's like re-uploads of some of his stuff, but let me check out now. Okay, so it looks like okay. Here we go. I didn't dislike it yet. Give me a second. So here's what's going on. Here are my thoughts. Okay. Let me. Okay. Don't want any distractions. Let me. I'm not gonna watch this video. I just want to see. I guess in this last video. Okay. Look, I didn't watch this video here, but I'm not gonna. So just keep that in mind, okay? All I watched was the first video, this one here. But listen. Going into this video, right, and seeing the thumbnail for it, I went into it with a very negative attitude because number one is JayStation, who's known to just make videos exploiting people's deaths. Okay, no matter how they die, he just exploits the hell out of them for views, for money, and it's all fake crap, right? I consider him to be really just not a good person. So when I see, when people are talking and saying, please don't do this on Etika, is JayStation going to make a video on Etika? You have this in your mind expecting him to do it. And now you see a video with this thumbnail from JayStation. And of course, instantly you're going to be enraged, as I was. I saw this, thumbnail, and I said, God, I said in the Discord, I said, please tell me that's fake. No, I don't want to believe that he actually did this again. And especially when it's a suicide, it's just so ugly and disgusting. So, I was mad before I even watched the video. Now, I, watched the whole thing, 7.5 minutes, and there's some things he said that I vehemently disagree with, and that I think he should apologize for, which he's not going to do, I don't believe. He possibly said in this video, but the reason I say he probably won't is because down here he says, blah, 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 blah. I don't regret anything I said in this video. I speak from the heart. Okay? So I feel like he would have put an apology here if he had one to give. So I wonder if this is true here. I'm not going to say if that's true or not because technically I don't know. If it is, then that just adds to the whole thumbnail thing. It just makes it worse. But okay. So, he apologized for the Mac Miller and X videos. And from what I can tell, he took those videos down, right? Now, of course, he still made money off of it. It was still wrong when he did it. But it looks like he took them down. He apologized for it, and he owned up to it, and he said, yeah, listen, this was wrong of me. I should not have done this. I feel bad about it. It was wrong. And that's a good thing, right? We can't forget that even bad people can say or do something okay. So it's weird. I don't want to like give him credit for being like, oh, what a hero, because he still made those videos in the first place. It's like Donald Trump, when he creates like a fake crisis and then like stops it, and then he's like, I saved the world. But the problem existed in the first place because of you. So it's similar here, where it's like, okay, like we can give you credit for owning up to it and for saying you made a mistake and for fixing it and for going back or whatever, but but you still did it in the first place, right? So, but I will say that I'm glad he's not going to do this going forward. I'm glad those other videos are taken down, and I'm glad he acknowledges that it was wrong and apologized. That's all good, right? So, the point in the video where he talks about YouTubers making videos about mental health when they're not actually depressed and when the viewers don't want the videos, that's the part that really got me. Because, as someone, I was diagnosed with major depression, okay? And before the diagnosis, it was still there. I just wasn't diagnosed yet. But I was feeling really bad every single day, and I would use social media and YouTube as an outlet for that, right? And so, when people make videos about their own mental health, even if they're not diagnosed, it doesn't mean that they don't have a mental illness. You can have depression and not be diagnosed with depression. You can have OCD and not be diagnosed with OCD. So I don't get his point there. Where, and how does he even know if they're diagnosed or not? I don't know why you would ever accuse anybody else of making up that you have like a mental illness or that you're using it for views. When, in my view, what JayStation used to do was definitely taking somebody's death and exploiting it for views. And he acknowledges that he was doing that. He does not deny it. So that's good. But I don't see anybody else. Like, when people make videos about their own mental health, it's for two reasons, mainly, I feel. One is to help other people, to say, listen, if you're going through this, so am I, and to raise awareness in that way. But it's also an outlet for themselves to talk about it, because you can go to therapy and talk about it with friends and with family, but sometimes talking about it to yourself, I'm speaking from experience, talking to yourself about this sort of thing can be more helpful, right? When you're just with your own thoughts, and when you can just process your own thoughts without somebody sitting across from you criticizing your thoughts or giving you feedback or advice. Sometimes you just want to hear yourself. And while there is a comment section, people who make a video, while they're making that video, it's just them and a camera. They're just talking. And that can be therapeutic sometimes. And then you could say, okay, so you do that, but then why do you feel the need to upload it? Well, then that goes for the other reason, to raise awareness and to help out other people who are experiencing this sort of thing. So I never view a video talking about mental health as exploiting the issue. And if they make money off of it, I can't even explain the difference. If you make a video about your own mental health, why, if you want to put ads on that, then put ads on that. You're not exploiting anybody else, and you're not even exploiting the topic. It's your own mental health. It's your own video. I don't see that as being such a huge problem. If you put ads on a video, exploiting somebody else's death or mental health, and then you just pocket that money, then that is very wrong, right? So there are levels to this, is what I'm trying to say. And I don't... Aliyah Lawson, thank you very much. Appreciate you coming through. I can assume that you know what we're talking about, JayStation and Etika. So, okay. I know part of what I'm trying to do with Ginny 2020 is to get people to calm down and agree on things and find the middle ground and actually think about things, right? And that's what I want to do here. So everybody's outraged at this guy. And I understand that because I know what the thumbnail is. Apparently the title used to be like Ouija board at 3 a.m. gone wrong, Etika, whatever. And that's even worse. And JayStation has its reputation. And Etika's death has been particularly troubling to a lot of people. So I get the immediate outrage. And then from there, people who don't even watch the video just want to be in on the outrage, and I think they assume the video is going to be a certain thing, so then they click dislike. So that's why there's such an outrage. But I want everybody to listen right now and just to calm down for a second. And let's acknowledge that he said things in this video that I disagree with. Okay, if you have mental health issues, or you know what, screw that. Even if you don't have mental health issues, if you just feel sad, why are you not allowed to make a video about that? If you're just not having a great day, then make a video. And he says just make the content people want. Well, if they don't want to watch that, they don't have to. Nobody's asking you or forcing you to watch it. But you should absolutely have the right to make that video. So I don't know what the point, it's, I'm trying to see two sides of this. And then, because it's fine if I just disagree with him. We're allowed to have disagreements. You gotta go, Steven? Peace out. Thank you for coming in. It's okay to have disagreements. But I don't see where his point is. I don't see how there's another side to this. He's saying that you're exploiting. I don't see where that exploitation is in making a video about your own struggles. I don't see that. And he's trying to compare it. He's like, I did it too. I made a video with the Ouija board and stuff. Your Ouija board videos, JayStation, was exploitation of people's deaths. But that is in no way equivalent to people making a video discussing their own mental health and the mental health of YouTubers in general. Those two things are not related. And of course there are people who make videos, probably similar to JayStation's that exploit, so there's people who will make a video just talking about somebody's death and then monetize it and then pocket the video, and all that's fair. But what he was talking about in this video specifically was that people just talking about their mental health. That's what he was targeting in his criticism, and I don't understand that. And I disagree with that, and I do think that he should be more aware, more conscious of how people are going to take these things, and even if he didn't mean for it to be offensive, I'm not saying I was offended, but I think he said some potentially hurtful things, and I think that even if he didn't mean for it to come off that way, he doesn't have to take back his words, but apologize for how it came off to other people. You can say, listen, this is what I meant, and I stand by that, but I'm sorry that you guys took it this way. And if he did mean it the way that people took it, well, then he should just apologize for that, because I just think that he owes that in that case. But is this video a bad video? Well, let's look at the point of it. The point of it, part of it is to raise money, right? The ad revenue he claims, and I'll take his word for it. He claims that the ad revenue on this video is going to the charity, the Etika, the charity that Etika's mom and family have selected, and he's trying to raise awareness, and he's trying to make a point. I don't see this video as exploiting Etika's death. The thumbnail needs to go. Okay, that needs to be changed, because it's not doing him any favors. I don't get what the point of this thumbnail is. You see it, you're automatically enraged. Make it like a thumbnail like this one. Like, where's my mouse? This one right here. Look at this thumbnail. It's just him talking. That's what the video is about. Yeah, make this like that. Why does it have to be this thumbnail? First of all, that's not what's in the video. That is clickbait. And it's a horrible type of clickbait. It's just change the thumbnail, for dear God. And leave the title what it is. Don't make it any Ouija board at 3 a.m. crap. Just this title's fine. Change the thumbnail. Apologize for the way that your comments have been taken, because I do think that they've been, I'm hoping that they've been taken the wrong way and out of context, and I hope it's not the way you intended for them to be taken, because in that case, I just can't see how you would have a good opinion. I just see it as being ignorant and being just wrong. But, apologize, change that thumbnail, leave the title as it is, and if the money truly is just going to Etika's charity or the charity that Etika's family selected, and then if you also donated $2,500 on your own, and you are, that all stuff is good. I will say that him making this video, right? It's like this is sort of a video about him is the thing. He says like, you know, rest in peace Etika and all these things, but the main point of the video is like I was wrong and like I'm sorry and doing this and that. It's really a video about him. I don't like this video isn't honoring Etika, and I don't see it as really being a productive video at all. I think, you know, if he really wanted to just apologize for his past actions, he could have made like a 2-minute video or even just tweet it out and just say, listen, I'm sorry, take down the other videos, don't do it again, make donations, done. You don't have to do this whole big show, you know? So I have mixed feelings about this. And I'm not going to dislike the video, and I'm not going to like the video. I'm just going to leave it because I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, as I think we need to start doing. It needs to be innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. And so I want, for right now, I will be watching this video as well, but I want to just give him credit where credit is due, and hopefully his intentions are pure. Because I don't think it's productive to jump on a hate bandwagon. And I don't think it's productive to call for people's heads when it's not warranted. And I get why people want to do that, and I get why some people genuinely feel it's the right thing to do. But I think let's calm down, let's look at this as a whole, and let's just figure out how we actually feel about this, right? So I'm gonna watch this video now, the 9-minute one, and that maybe that'll even change my thoughts some more. So I think going into this video, if he doesn't, you know, thumbnail and the title so far seem fine. If he apologizes and he talks in not so much of you know, doesn't talk so obnoxiously, like, you know, what's going on, guys? Blah, 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 blah. If he just calms down and he's like, listen, this is what I meant, blah, 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 if he's calm about it, then I'll be like, okay, you're okay, you know, like let's see what he has to say, because I feel it's incomplete and unfair to him to watch one video and not the other. So
much that has gone on within the last 24 hours. And before I start the video today, I want to say rest in peace, Etika. This man changed my life forever. Forever. What just happened connected with me on some deep level that I don't think anybody really understands. Before I made yesterday's video, I had already donated $2,500 to his family's charity. Before I made the video, as soon as I looked into Etika, it hit me so hard. I felt such a connection with this whole entire story. I instantly said, I want to support this. And I'm an influencer, so my goal is to influence everyone. Whether you come and see me as hate or you come and you see me as love, my goal is to influence you into donating as well. So I want to take today this time to clear up all of the misunderstanding.
So far, this video is good. Okay, just saying his tone, like I said, going in, if he calms down a little bit, his tone is better. He started it off in a positive way. Let's see where it goes from here.
My last video.
And he's acknowledging that there are misunderstandings. So this gives me some hope that maybe he's like, this isn't what I meant, etc. But again, let's reserve judgment until we actually know.
I said, I donated $2,500 to his family, the charity, before I even did the video. Well before, a few hours before I even made the video. It wasn't until the end of the video where I also said, I'm asking anybody of you, if you're watching me right now, to donate to Etika.
Okay, so this was the original title, by the way. So Etika Ouija Board Challenge at 3 a.m. gone wrong. Yeah, dude, that doesn't help. Okay, that doesn't help, my guy.
I'm gonna put the link in the description, and hell yeah, I put ads on this shit, and it's all going to Etika. All the ad revenue is going towards Etika. People didn't watch that far. As of right now, when I'm making this video, yesterday's video on Etika so far has 1 million views. views. My typical video with 1 million views normally makes like $1,000 or $2,000. So for keeping my promise in yesterday's video of donating all the ad revenue gained from that video, I'm going to be donating another $2,000 to Active Minds, which was Etika's mom's charity choice. I never wanted to capitalize on Etika's death or suicide in general, ever. This topic connects with me so deep. I want to talk to as many people as I can about this topic. So I want to ask you, if you are watching me, either to support me or to hate me, please donate to Etika's GoFundMe. Link is going to be in the description. I also want to say that all the money raised on this video as well is going to be donated again to Etika's charity.
So far, honestly, not bad, this video. He's really, the other video I said was sort of about him. This video truly seems so far to be about Etika and to really push the donations to the charity that his family chose. So I'm supportive of this video right now.
I feel like so many YouTubers just remove the ads out of respect, but I feel like the real respect is to contribute to the cause of mental illness.
And look, and I'm gonna say this, that people I think would probably be criticizing him for having money on ads. On the Etika video, the first one, and but like he said, maybe they didn't watch far enough, because if that money is going towards Etika, then I think that's okay, right? The only reason that putting ads in a video like that would be a bad thing is if you are keeping it for yourself. But if it's going to that cause, then I think it's acceptable.
This man died. These YouTubers, your favorite YouTubers, are millionaires, and they can't donate $1.
Now, how does he know people aren't donating, though? Like, I know you can see on the thing, like, the amount of donations and whatever, but I somehow doubt that he's checked all this. He's acting like he's the only one who's donated. I think there's probably a number of YouTubers who have donated and people just, viewers who have donated. So I wouldn't really assume he's trying to sort of act all high and mighty here, like, I'm the one who donated. I'm the hero here. And look, I respect his donation. I really appreciate that he did that. And I like that the ad revenue is going there. That's great. I'm not trying to take anything away from that. But I think it would be better if he didn't necessarily assume that he's like the only one, right? Unless there's some proof that I'm unaware of that shows that nobody else has donated. I mean, then I don't know, I don't agree with that part.
I don't think they really care. And what Etika was talking about on his very last video is exactly what needs to happen. YouTube needs to become a better place. The only reason why I'm bringing up what just happened to me the other week is because it all relates to why this Etika story has affected me so much. It's very relevant to what is going on. This is why Etika has impacted me so much. This is why I connect with what Etika was talking about, and that's why I can relate to him. This man is very influential to me. I fully connect with what he was talking about. It could have been me that was dead last week, and if my mom was standing up there on my YouTube video and crying, would you be saying this to her?
About 2 days ago, I made a video calling out this douchebag piece of shit named Jason, who made a video where he pretends that he was beaten and robbed and nearly killed. It's all very fake, and I called it out and took a shit on it, made fun of it.
Would you be telling her that it's all fake? Would you be telling her to show police reports?
I didn't watch the home invasion video. I must say his injuries look very real. I don't think that his injuries are fake. I didn't watch the video though, but he brought it up, and I just wanted to mention that really quick, that I can't say whether or not that, because I saw some people that said that that if that if maybe his injuries are real, but the situation wasn't, like it wasn't a home invasion, but he got these injuries somewhere else. I don't know. It looks pretty serious to me, and I know he fakes a lot of stuff, and I'm not going to say one way or the other what my beliefs are because I didn't watch the video, but I'm certainly not going to assume that he faked it. without watching it and without proof that he faked it. I think that's a pretty awful thing to accuse somebody of, no matter how sure you are. If you don't have the proof and if there's no concrete evidence, I don't think that you should really be accusing somebody of that, because if true, it's a very traumatic event. So we should be conscious and aware of that.
And make a new video about it? You know how painful that would be? How painful would it be to Etika, that has thousands of fans? People who supposedly care about it, but when he's obviously crying out for help, people put clown emojis in the chat. People think it's all a game. Suicide is very serious, and so am I. I'm very serious. I feel like my last video was taken the complete wrong way based on the title and the thumbnail. My goal is to reach as much people as possible. We do need to make a change. There is a big issue on YouTube and in general about mental health, especially in this social media age. What people comment to you in the chats can deeply affect you. I had 50,000 people tell me I should die yesterday. That I don't know what depression is. You don't really know me. Like what Etika was saying, we're not a cartoon character. We are real people. Imagine how painful it would have been for Etika's mom. When Etika was first missing, when everybody was saying it was fake. It was just an act. So before I end the video, I just want to tell you guys that I really did almost die last week. When I was going out of consciousness, and I thought I was done. I thought I was going to get murdered. The thought did come in my head, what people are going to say online about me. Are they going to talk about all the bad things I did? Like making the Ouija board Mac Miller video or XXX Tentacion video. What's even worse is, are they gonna make a Ouija board video about me, man? I thought about my parents and them having to live with their son dying in public, with the public commenting about it, making videos saying this guy's a trash human being. Or are they gonna say it's all an act? Would my mom be crying? Would you be telling how much of a shitty person I am for making this video when it wasn't fake? That's why I titled it the same as the XXX video and the same as the Mac Miller video, because I wanted everyone who hated it before to come and see this new one where I apologized about it.
I don't know about that. Like, I'm not questioning that that's what he wanted to do. I'm questioning whether that was the right thing to do. I just don't think so. I just think that then you're entering exploitation territory. I understand that the ad revenue is going towards the charity for Etika, but I don't know. I just think that you can title it what you titled it. I just don't. I don't think that's really a productive thing to do, to just clickbait people into. You're basically making people using clickbait to get people to listen to your apology. And part of that's also that you're using clickbait to, in a way, raise money for charity. There's a couple sides to it. It's not black and white. But I just think the title and thumbnail, I still disagree with it, and I still think the thumbnail should be changed. I'm glad the title was changed. I'm hopeful that maybe since he changed one, that now he's going to change the other. That maybe now the thumbnail will be changed. Hopefully. I mean, especially since people here, did you see the JayStation video? Now, title, thumbnail, doesn't matter. People are going to click on it because they know what the video is about and they know that there's controversy. So definitely now you can change the thumbnail with complete confidence that people will still watch the video if that was your goal.
And I do want to say again, I am sorry. And it's never going to happen again. I will never do that. People change. Before, I didn't think there was anything wrong. I'm going to be real, or I wouldn't have done it. I never want to do bad things, man. I'm just going to be real. If I did it, it's because I didn't think it was a big deal. I do realize how how stupid it was to make those videos, especially after coming so close to dying. And then when I put out the video about me almost dying, me escaping a home invasion where they tied me to a pole, almost killed me, they were gonna bash my head with a hammer, and they put knives on my neck and told me they were gonna kill me if I didn't give them something I didn't even have. It was traumatic. That's why I'm in a hotel right now. It still affects me to this day, bro. It messed my head up. So I'm telling you, when Etika died and Etika was still missing, people were saying it was fake. It reminded me of how when I almost died, people were saying it was fake, bro. It messed me up, bro. And I thought of Etika's mom. And that's why I want to support him right now. And that's why I donated money. And that's why I want to say I'm sorry for making those videos, and I mean that. It was a bad, I don't know, maybe I put out the video with the wrong title. Maybe I should have made a regular title, but I wanted all those people who got mad before, which was millions, to see it. And I knew if I just titled it regularly, no one's going to see it.
I don't know if that's true.
So forgive me or not, I'm still going to apologize. This is
I think all that it's almost over. Let me finish it.
the last thing I'm going to say about it. No, I'm not a disgusting piece of shit, bro. No, I'm not. I care more than a lot of these people. They're posting a suicide link. Well, Etika was my family. Well, help his family then. Because I did, bro. He means a lot to me. See you guys in the next one. I just had to clear it all up because this all blew up.
Okay, listen. I'm trying. I want to be a voice of reason. First things first. If you're mad at JayStation for this, I'm not gonna take that away from you. You have the right to disagree with him and to dislike the video. All that's fine. You don't have to have the same opinion as me, and I'm not trying to sway you to my way of thinking. But I do want to encourage everyone to have an open mind and to really look at this as an isolated case. Because in the past, JayStation has done some horrific things. And I don't want that to influence this situation here. You gotta watch this video and you have to just look at what he's saying now. Try to forget about the past and just see how you feel about this incident. If it's not enough to make up for what he did in the past, then it doesn't have to change how you feel about JayStation. But how you feel about this specific situation with JayStation, that should be determined purely by what this situation is, right? You shouldn't let the past influence now necessarily, right? There's times when that's appropriate. There's times when maybe that's just going to muddy the waters a bit. So I think now, my opinion, and it might be unpopular, but I mean, I truly think that this isn't the worst thing. You know, he acknowledged that what he did in the past was wrong, and it was wrong. He apologized for it. The ad revenue on all the videos about Etika is going to the Etika charity. He's encouraging other people to donate. The real, and you know, he says, listen, these are my intentions behind the title and thumbnail. He's like, yeah, maybe I should have changed the title. So he's even acknowledging that, you know, maybe he did make the wrong call. And then he did change the title, and I hope he changes the thumbnail too. He didn't apologize for the whole, you know, what I said he should apologize for basically telling people that they should make videos about their own mental health. But in that case, if he truly believes that that's his view, you know, I'm not asking him to change his viewpoint, but I do still think he should say, listen, I'm sorry that it was taken this way. On that note, you know, I took it that way. Maybe I'm the only one. Maybe a lot of people didn't take that part that way. And that's why he didn't address it, right? I just found out about this video, and I hopped on and I watched, you know, these two videos, so I don't know that much. I didn't do research on the internet reaction. I just saw this and I wanted to talk about it because I knew that there is going to be some strong opinions either way. So, you know, to give him the benefit of the doubt, maybe if nobody's getting on his case for that, that's why he's not going to talk about it, because he doesn't realize what he did, and maybe I'm one of the only people who was offended. Maybe other people agree with this point. I don't know. And again, me and him were allowed to disagree. So I'll say this to close this off. I don't like JayStation, um, and because I feel like he's on a path where if he continues doing what he's doing, I can forgive him, right? I really had a very strong problem with what he did in the past. But in his apology now, I will accept that he said, "Listen, I was wrong. I'm sorry," and I accept that apology and I accept all of that. But it's not enough yet for me to. I need to see if it's followed up by action. He took down the videos. That's a great first step. And as long as he continues to not make that kind of content anymore, then I'll be fine. Then I'll say, okay, you know what? You have been redeemed, because everyone deserves a chance at redemption, and everyone deserves a second shot. So that's what I feel about JayStation. About this video specifically, I have disagreements with it, but I just encourage people to take time to watch it and listen, and to really don't let other people influence how you feel. It's popular to hop on the hate bandwagon, especially with someone like JayStation. So just calm down, watch the video, and if you still feel that strongly about it, you have every right to, and that's your opinion, and that's fine. My opinion, and I'm not trying to tell anyone else how to feel, but my opinion is that this isn't as big of a deal as people seem to be making it out to be, and I encourage people to really stop and think before calling for people's heads and spamming the dislike button. I think that that's just a more productive way to go about life in general, and especially an incident like this. Because JayStation, whether he's a good person or a bad person, he's a person. Alright? And he went through a traumatic event. I do believe that, whether it was the home invasion or not, he has some injuries that wouldn't come from anything other than a traumatic event. And so it's just, I just think that it's not the best thing right now to be spamming him with all this hate and negative, energy, if it's not warranted. So if, just that's what I'll say on that. I'm not trying to tell anyone else how to feel. That's just my opinion. I would love to know yours. Let me know. And this just goes beyond JayStation, just with everything. Just in life. Let's just try to be fair. Try to be balanced. Let's try to just think before we speak and before we lash out. That's what I want to say about that. So, hold on. Dang, we've been going for an hour already. Okay. Yeah, so I know this is labeled, as like a raw talk, and there's other parts to the raw talk series where there's just other aspects to it. I feel like for this specific episode, it's been going on for about an hour now, and I think that I said what I wanted to say, and I want to just sort of leave it at that. So I'm going to end this here. I do encourage you to donate to the CrowdRise campaign for Active Minds. If you don't want to donate to that charity for whatever reason, there are a number of other charities that you can donate to for mental health. Getting the word out is huge, so I encourage everyone to speak about their own experiences as much as you're comfortable with, and to just keep this discussion going, because that's a very important part of this. And what happened to Etika is awful, horrible, but let's try to make the most good come out of a bad situation as possible, right? There's nothing we can do to bring him back, and there's nothing we can do to take away the pain of his family and friends, but we also can't take away the pain that he felt leading up to the moment where he took his life. But we can try to make the best of the days to come, and so let's keep this discussion going. Let's keep donating, and even after a few months, when the public discussion around Etika has subsided, then I encourage you to still keep the conversation going and to still donate, right? because we shouldn't just wait for this one incident to happen, for someone famous to die or commit suicide or whatever. We should the conversation should be an ongoing one, and it should be just as strong a year from now as it is now. It shouldn't matter that we shouldn't wait for something terrible to happen. We should just keep this going, right? Keep the positive sort of donations and conversation going. So that's where I'm going to leave this one. Again, Etika, rest in peace. It's sad, and I hope that you are in a better place, I guess, but this is never the answer. And so if you're going through something, I encourage you to talk to someone. It can be anyone. It can be me. It can be a family member. It can be a friend. It can be anyone. Just find someone, It can even be yourself at times. Go to your car or to the park or somewhere where you can be alone and just talk to yourself. Talk through your thoughts and say, okay, what am I going to do about this? And speak that out loud. If you have no one else to talk to yourself first. And that can sometimes be very, very helpful. But of course, it doesn't last forever, right? The effects of that will die down in most cases. So at some point, you should go and get help elsewhere. But if that's all you have at the moment, sometimes that can buy you some time. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So I'm very, very sorry and to Etika's family for what you're going through, and I send all my love, and also to anyone else who is affected by this. So I'm going to go. Yeah, that's it. It sucks. This sucks. But let's do what we can to make the best of the days to come. All right. So that's all I got. Peace and love to you all, and I'm out.